Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jason.
I'm Julie, and this is Maddie.
And we are Destination Full-Time, and welcome to the Monday Mixer. Julie, what's the topic of the day?
Well, we're going to talk about some pet peeves RVers have, and we're also going to talk about waiting to the last minute to book your site.
I'm going to talk about a pet peeve right now that I have dealt with for the last week. I don't have a problem with grass sites. I don't care if we have grass sites. What I do care about is when said grass sites do not drain off at all and leave giant mud puddles where when you're coming and going, you are making ginormous ruts and tearing up everything and getting mud on everything.
We have pictures for you.
Oh yeah, we're showing those, yeah, for sure. And you know, it made for a real messy week, and they did get some rain, so in all fairness, it did rain a good bit, but still, I think if you're not going to have concrete slabs, you need to make sure that your grass lots drain well.
Well, and we've seen so many parks that have the drains in the middle, and it's obvious, you know, when you go to a new park versus an older park, they don't have the drains, and they have no way of draining that water out of the way.
Yeah, it just makes for a mess for these big heavy rigs for sure.
Well, and then all we do is bring in debris on our feet, and even if we take them off as soon as we get in the garage gets filthy with all the grass clippings, and because you're just stepping in mud to get into your RV, and you don't want to put your rug down because then your rug is muddy and it's just a mess. So I love concrete for that reason. But
to mix it up, because this is the Monday Mixer, we did have a great stay. We had some friends that were there, a couple sets of friends actually, and we got to hang out with them a good bit. And
we got a dinner picture to show.
Yeah, and we did some planning for some stuff that we might announce later in the future, or we will announce later in the future.
We will.
But no, it was a good stay. Besides the mud, we are now currently at Encore Park, that is named Clarebrook Golf Resort, I believe is what it's called.
It's like Claremont but Mineola.
Yeah, it's not too far from Thousand Trails, Orlando. I think It's like the other side of town, basically.
Right.
Claremont being the town.
Right.
But anyway, this is a huge park. I mean, there's a lot of RVs here, and they have us stacked in like sardines, as you can see from the picture that I'm showing here.
And we did not book this one 180 days out. We had to change some plans, which brings us to other pet peeves, but we'll come back to that. So had we booked it at the time we were allotted, we might have gotten a much better spot, but we were lucky to get the spot we got. And we'll just say we're shading our neighbors from the sun, which helps them. And
she says that because the awning is going out over their slide.
Right. Right. So we're doing that, which is we're doing a good deed there. But the truck is parked in a way that it's sticking out onto the road, the side road. So it is what it is. This is our spot. We have a lot of things to do this week, so we won't spend a whole lot of time in the RV unless we're working. So it's not a big deal, but this is what happens when you book last minute. We're learning all this stuff the hard way.
Which brings us to the pet peeve, I guess, right? Everybody thinks that you can just drop, because you're mobile, right? Everybody thinks that you can just drop your plans on a dime and pivot and go in a different direction. And when you do that, right, you can for
it's a domino effect.
Well, you can for one site, but then it affects all your upcoming reservations.
Right. It is a domino effect. I mean, it affects everything on down the line.
And it's harder for us as well because we can only travel on Saturdays or Sundays. So if it's a far way away that we need to get to, then that could, that
it takes longer.
Makes it more difficult because we can't just pull out on a Monday or whatever. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, if it's an emergency, of course we'll drop everything, we'll change everything and go. But if it's not, it's hard to get people to understand that don't live this lifestyle, that it's not just hooking up and going. It's where am I getting my gas from, or diesel. Where am I going to sleep for the night because I'm doing it last minute? Where am I going to end up? And Jason doesn't like to stay in places that he hasn't plotted out and looked at Google Earth, and I understand it. We are huge. We're a big giant rig, and I mean they're bigger, but it's still a huge endeavor to just up and change your plans.
And there's people that are less anal retentive than me that don't care. They just wing it, and wherever they go, they go. But
Jason's not a wing it kind of guy.
That's never been who I am, and I think I'm too old to change. Julie she's trying to retrain me, but she can only do so much.
Right? Yeah, it's hard to just switch it around, and we do try and we do work on it, but sometimes you're jumping through hoops and making phone calls and begging and pleading to make it happen. I will say, if you're the type that just books everything last second, kudos to you. That's amazing that you can do that. I wish we were those type of people. We're just not.
Yeah, and you think about a park this large, and everybody here wants the best spot, right? So it's not just us that wants the best spot,
right,
or the concrete spot, or whatever it might be. That's everybody at every RV park wants the best spot, right?
Right.
But anyway, we've got some friends to meet later tonight that we haven't seen in a while. Well, you've seen one of them, but I haven't seen either one of them in a while. So
years.
Yeah, so we're going to go and visit with them tonight. And hey, if you didn't see the cat video that Julie did that came out last Thursday, make sure you check it out.
So I had to go get the keychain. Look how adorable this is. This is from the Orlando Cat Cafe.
Yes.
And, go ahead.
Let's draw. I'm so excited. Somebody needs this like way worse than we do. So
it's
we're gonna
cute.
See what we can do here. 50 and fifth wheeling.
Oh, that's
we
so
know
cool.
them.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so we'll contact you and figure out how to mail it. But here is your adorable, poofy little keychain. And thanks for everyone for participating and sharing our cat cafe video, which didn't do as good as I thought it would do. Apparently, everybody likes dogs, not cats. I don't know.
Everybody's gonna go watch it now.
Oh, okay.
Because we're ending this video. So remember, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll put a QR code right up here in the middle of us. Remember, it's absolutely free. Cost you nothing. Whatever better deal can you get besides a keychain? Anyway,
what are we doing this week?
What are we doing this week?
Oh, you said we were going to visit family and friends. And then Saturday we're going to Ocala North.
We are.
Yep.
Going back to Ocala.
Yep.
But anyway, this video is over. Thanks for watching. And until next time, guys, we hope that you find your next
destination.
Thanks for watching.
And living in the RV is sublime. Destination full time.